So I wanted to go in a little more detail about my dad and his cancer. So he had stage 4 appendix cancer, which we gave a blanket term of colon cancer to, but appendix cancer is very rare. They gave him 4 months to live. They sent him home to die. And so he was dealing with a lot of side effects of that cancer. It was everywhere in his abdomen. He was unable to have a bowel movement, and so he was probably going to die quickly from the constipation over the actual cancer. So we put him on a juice diet, green juices only. And within a very short time, he was actually having bowel movements again. The tumor started to shrink, which was great. He started exercising. We were doing hydrotherapy treatments on him, and his tumor numbers were dropping very rapidly. He was having side effects, nausea, pain, and so we were doing things both naturally and medicinally to help him with those side effects. Some of the things we did for nausea were ginger tea and peppermint tea, essential oils as well, peppermint, ginger. Those really helped with his nausea. For pain, we were doing like kava root and white willow bark tea and some of these types of natural things. But he was also taking morphine by that point because the pain was so excruciating. So I'm here to just simply educate. I'm not here to discourage chemotherapy. I'm not here to create some sort of conspiratorial post. I'm just here to tell my story of my dad and what he went through. And so we did the hydrotherapy, we did the natural herbal medicinal treatments, and he was having great results. But he really got tired. He got tired of the diet. He got tired of the difficulty of the program because he was so far advanced. And so he went off the program, and within a couple weeks, he had passed away. He died. I hate saying passed away. That is not a correct terminology. He died, and it was very difficult for me. And it is why I have had so much difficulty talking about cancer, but it is something that I'm exposed to all the time. And several of you have mentioned that you have cancer or know someone that has cancer, and you're frustrated with the medical system and the answers that we have, because the chemotherapy that we offer in the medical system is about 1% effective, and those numbers are very discouraging to deal with. That is not a conspiracy. That is not something that's hidden. It's very well documented that right now chemotherapy has an average of 1% success rate, and that is long term. So chemotherapy can put some cancers in remission, but then it comes back. And so looking at the long-term effects, you're looking at about a 1% success rate. And then beyond chemotherapy, we offer cutting and burning as the only other alternatives. Cut, burn, or poison. And so we don't have a lot to offer cancer therapy. But if you watch my other video on the cancer, it goes into why cancer behaves the way it does and some of the things that can be done to help mitigate the growth of cancer. Very basic, very simple. It's not rocket science, but we as a medical system have to create it and make it sound like rocket science because we don't have a lot of answers for it. So again, I'm a nurse, and so I have to be careful what I say. I'm under oaths, I'm under professional liability, but I have to give the truth. I have to tell what I know, and I have to help people where I can. And so these are a couple of things that you can do to help the side effects that you are experiencing from chemotherapy, if you choose to go that route, and from the cancer itself, the pain, the nausea, the brain fog, the disorientation, the emotional issues involved are very deep and very painful. And so these are some options that help alleviate some of that pain and some of that suffering. So, if you need more details, just reach out to me. Make a comment in the comment section, and we can talk further off of this platform. But give some of these things a try, and yeah, cancer is a terrible, terrible thing, and I hate it, and I hate it for you. I hate it for all those that I know that have it, and there is an answer. There is an answer to it, but unfortunately, we have not put together a very good answer. And so this is just the beginning of, it's like the tip of the iceberg when it comes to trying to treat and help cancer naturally. So I hope this is helpful. This is hard for me to do, but I needed to do it. So there you have it.